Hello my friends, hello, welcome back to the It's Time Y'all channel. We're doing a sit down video today, but don't worry, the vlogs are always coming. They're always coming. It's been about 6 months. Earlier in 2022, I'm currently looking for jobs and I feel like I'm speaking to y'all like I'm in a job interview. So at the beginning of the year, I decided to do this movement with Nicole. I also got a feeling today, so sorry if I talk a little strange. At the beginning of this year, I decided to try Move with Nicole videos for a week, and that sparked my love for Pilates. Now I've done Pilates for about 5 days a week, every single week for the past 6 months, and here are some things that I've learned about fitness, about myself, that I thought to share with y'all. First thing that I realized is working out isn't fun when you are not strong. I totally get how so many people give up after a day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks. When you don't feel capable over and over and over again, why would you want to try again? Like literally, why would you put yourself back into that position of feeling like, I can't do anything, I'm not strong enough, I get tired really fast? You wouldn't want to put yourself back there. So if you're in the beginning stages of working out, doesn't matter what you're doing, weightlifting, running, yoga, working out is not fun when you are not strong. My love for Pilates, the joy, the happiness, when Pilates started giving me those things, bringing me those things consistently, time and time and time again. It doesn't matter if I'm tired, it doesn't matter if I don't feel as strong. I started feeling that way with Pilates because of my strength building. I'm sorry, but the beginning stages are pretty tough. When you are working out and you can't hold your plank for more than a second, you don't want to do the plank again. When you try to do a push-up and you can't, you can't. You don't want to try to do the push-up again. When you get up and do squats and literally your legs are shaking after a good 2.5, you don't want to do squats anymore. So I get it. It's discouraging in the beginning, but let me tell you something. It's not fun. It's not fun when you're not strong, but to build that strength, you gotta keep going. You have to find something that intrigues you. You have to find something that allows you to push yourself, but also not be too hard on yourself. Keep going, because I'm sorry, like working out just isn't fun when you're not strong. And a little side note to that, it's not that you have to be strong, strong to fall in love with working out, but that constant building of strength, feeling yourself getting stronger is what, so good, so good. The next thing I want to talk about is progress photos / videos. If you've watched my other video I think I made, it's this one, you would know that I much prefer progress videos over progress photos. I talk about that. I talk about why in that video. But at the beginning of my fitness, I did not look at my progress videos. I would take them and I would leave them. I would not look back. I was way too mentally fragile, way too mentally delicate for me to see my body. The self-love wasn't there, the self-care wasn't there, and why would I do that to myself? I wanted to take those progress videos because I thought it was important. I've heard a lot of people say how important they are, and I think they are, but I think in the beginning stages, maybe don't look back at them. I didn't want to, and I don't think that I could have. I think I would have gotten way too discouraged. It wasn't until probably a month and a half, pushing 2 months, that I decided, okay, let's look at them. At that point, I felt so much more strength, that physical strength that I was talking about, that you build, that makes you fall in love with the workout, that you fall in love with. I started feeling a lot more mentally strong. I started feeling little sparks of even there's body neutrality, and I think I fit into that category for the past few years of my life and now. But there'd be sparks of body love. There'd be little glimpses of that here and there, and that was finally around the time where I felt good looking back at the progress videos. Progress videos can be super motivating, super encouraging, and just show you that, you know what, things might take some time, but you keep with it, you stick with it, and you won't just see the results in those videos, in the photos, if you choose to do that. I'm not really a big fan of the photos, but if you choose to do that, and you can also see the care all that care that you've put into yourself as you go on and in these videos. Now, toward the beginning of August was a little interesting because I would look back on my progress videos, say I took one this week, I would look back at my previous week and kind of compare the two. I would look at them and watch them side by side, and I would start thinking to myself, oh, why do I look better? My definition of better, everyone's definition of better is different. Why do I look better in my previous week than I do this week? And it would kind of, negatively affect my mental health. It didn't make me feel great, and I think it's very important to keep this in mind. Your body fluctuates. Day to day it fluctuates, week to week it fluctuates. And especially as women, don't forget this. Do not forget that your body fluctuates. You might have completely forgotten that last week you had your period. Or maybe that this week you have your period and your body is just fluctuating and doing its natural, beautiful thing. I really do think that having that genuine body neutrality with yourself is so important and is such a good kind of, like a anchor? Such a good anchor, because you don't want to hold so tightly to that morning skinny, and you don't want to fixate on how you look like after dinner or after lunch, after a meal. Your body fluctuates, and that's okay. That's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Please, just don't be so hard on yourself. Another thing that I've been learning is fundamental thoughts will ground you every single time. You might think, oh my goodness, I looked better back then than I do now. But the thing is with that, I'm stronger now. I can do push-ups now that I couldn't do back then. And that is beautiful. You might think, oh, this part of my body looks different and I don't know if I like that change. But you're stronger now. I would think these little negative thoughts would come into my mind. And in order for me to release those negative thoughts, to acknowledge them, to let go of them, to really destroy the power that they could have had on me, I would remember, I'm strong now. I can do push-ups now that I couldn't do back then, and that is beautiful. I feel better about myself. I feel that self-care, that compound self-care, day after day after day, taking care of myself, letting myself take some time to get moving and to focus and to slow down. I didn't have that back then. I have that now. And that is just, it's cool, it's beautiful, it's so great. That is in my opinion, it's a very fundamental thought. Fundamental thoughts will ground you every single time those negative thoughts come around. Another thing is, I really do love what I'm doing. I love Pilates. I look forward to doing it every day. The idea of working on myself and getting stronger makes me smile. It makes me want to celebrate. The idea of dedicating that time in my day to just a little movement, to just a little slowing down, to just a little focus, to pushing myself a little bit and really focusing on pushing myself. I love it. It makes me happy. It honestly has kept me going and kept me persistent and consistent on Pilates and working out. What I love about Pilates is that I can push myself, but it doesn't feel like I'm in a boot camp style workout. I was definitely one of those people that thought that unless I was sweating a lot and I was constantly moving and it was high intensity, that's a workout. That's the only thing that counts as a workout. That's not true. Pilates is such a workout. I have gained so much strength from doing Pilates. It is a lot slower than the average workout is, a lot less intense, but I love it. And I would have never expected myself to fall in love with Pilates. Even a year ago, I didn't really like Pilates. I never really was interested in yoga. I felt like it couldn't keep my attention, but all of a sudden now I love it. So maybe if you've tried something in the past and you didn't like it, maybe you're gonna like it now. You change, you grow. Or if you want to try something new, try it. You never know if you're gonna like it, even if you don't think you're gonna like it. And the other thing I wanted to quickly chat about is that community makes things fun. A little bit ago, this girl messaged me on YouTube and we started messaging each other on Instagram, and for a few weeks now I've been sending her like 3 options of different Pilates videos. She's been sending me 3 options of Pilates videos. We pick the ones that we want to do, and then we kind of just like review the video, share how we feel, share our experiences with the video, and it's been like just a little extra bit of fun. Pilates is fun. You can do it in a group setting, you can do a class, but it's also something that you can do at home on YouTube, you know, by yourself in your room, which is what I do. It has been fun looking for videos for her and then seeing which one she chooses and then seeing how she thinks of them. I think support is so cool. Support is so cool, and especially as women, it is so fun to encourage one another. It's so fun. It's like something that, you know, it's symbiotic, if I'm using that word the right way. You know, when you encourage someone, you get something and they get something. When someone is encouraging you, I feel like they get something, you get something. When someone is expressing to you, I feel so good after I did that workout, they get something because they felt great after the workout, and it's like you get something because you love the fact that they felt great after the workout. It is so uplifting. It's just like another boost of like joy in the day. And who doesn't love a little bit more joy? Anyways, I hope this video wasn't too short. Those are the things that working out, meaningful, fulfilling, joyfully working out, those are the things that it has taught me within the past 6 months. I hope you enjoy, and like I said, vlogs are of course to come. And yeah, check out the Instagram at its_time_y'all. I love you so much, and I'll see you in a little bit.